Have no fear. The greatest crypto content creator in the history of humanity is here. I was really debating on which way I should have started this show. First, I want to make sure I'm live. I was really debating on which way I was going to start this show. Of course, I'm overexcited about Captain Zebek and the way he's on fire. Shocked the whole crypto world. And I was like, should I start with that? Shocked the crypto world. The gain train. The captain. Almost forgot my whole spiel. Let me see. Oh yeah, I do apologize for the delay on the live stream too, because basically I was responding to DMs and I actually got caught up within the DMs. Shout out to ZBCN Legion. He says, good morning, y'all. Have a wonderful day. And then I'll put this on there.
Respect them. If they stand behind you.
Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
Beside you, respect them. If they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand behind you, protect them.
I'll put that on there. Oh, this is what I put on my good morning post. I said, rise and shine, great wealth transfer time. Captain Zebek shocked the world. Multitask. Coincidental, when I met Joe Katz, that's actually the music I heard in my ears when he was walking towards me. I remember in 2019 in Consensus when Joe Katz was walking towards me, and I was like so excited to meet Dave Schwartz. And I'm telling you, as he was walking towards me, that's the music I heard. And he was probably like a nice little distance. We was on the second floor at this fancy, like, where they were having Consensus, like this crypto event. And they had like everything going on the second floor. But from like the second floor, you could see all the way down the other end. And I'm telling you, Joe Katz, I seen him come up the escalator. And then I seen him walking towards me. And this is what I heard. I was like, oh, that's Joe Katz. I said, no way. And then when he was walking towards me, his hair started swinging. I was like, oh, Dave Schwartz. Yeah. And then he walked up to me and started talking to me like he knew me. I said, Dave walked up to me and started talking to me like he knew me. Alright, let's get the show started. I'm having a lot of fun already on this beautiful Thursday morning. Crypto Trooper knows. You know what? It took all my might not to check the prices like this morning. I check it when I first get up, when we was on fire this morning. But it took all my might not to check it again like within the last few hours. Because I like checking it live. So we can get that good God, we're melting portfolio live effect. Matter of fact, if your portfolio is not on fire, you was watching the wrong show. If your portfolio is not on fire, you was watching the wrong show. Oh, 589.
Rides through the pouring rain, 589, burning steady through the pain. Storms of doubt try to knock him from his road, but he trusts the code.
Trust the code.
Where the river runs deep, his heavy load.
589 time. Oh, did we even send a tweet out? Let the world know we're here. We got a lot of time in between there before we start the show. We got like 10 minutes worth of talking before we start. For people that's watching in the future, go to the 10-minute mark. No, I'm just joking. I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. I am BuLLZiLLa, the hidden gem hunter. You know, I was thinking about that earlier. Like when I say the hidden gem hunter, the portfolio melter. Like what? I'm the portfolio melter, Devon. This is what I do, sir. Matter of fact, melting portfolios is my hobby. Ask Captain Zebek. Ask Sticks. Ask XRZILLAS. Ask XPM. I sent that straight into the top 10. Breaking news, EBCN and crypto market liftoff. Okay, this is from the previous. Alright, I'm still learning how to YouTube change the program. So I got to go back and repost the video with a different title. I believe that might be the last. Is that Migos? Migos doing Lowe's commercial? Migos doing Lowe's commercial.
I'm with Lowe's.
No, that's not Migos. I'm just joking. Kind of look like them. Thank you for the hearts. ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒 Crew, new membership. Shout out to DCA Crypto Dave. Last night dropped 5 gifted memberships. So DCA Crypto Dave, thank you big time for that, sir. And good morning, ℙ𝕝𝕚𝕒 Crew. Crypto Trooper, good morning, sir. That's a great hobby. Crypto Trooper knows. Welcome, everyone. It might have been Crypto Trooper. I was talking to somebody in the Telegram this morning. Y'all see I lit our new Telegram up. My apologies that I wasn't in our, you know, our other Telegram is doing great. You know, it doesn't need me right now. The XRZILLA Captain Zebek Telegram needs me. So I was in there this morning and last night, and, you know, so, well, no, I did post in a regular Telegram, too. Oh, Mike Flood, live on C-SPAN, tune in here. Okay, Mike Flood, that's Tailcoin Mike Flood, Nebraska Innovation Act. The future of payroll and payment, ZBCN, Zebek Network, fresh design, unbreakable mission to power global payroll and payments. I like that. Tailcoin secures 25 million. All right, I just want to see one thing real quick. Oh no, I'm not loading. I'm telling you right now, before the show starts, before we go any farther, bam, there it is, International Bullish Family Telegram. I'm like debating so hard, like I really want to go into Captain Zebek, Sticks News, the gain train, how we're crushing it on that, and I got some new ideas. But I did put together a pretty good show on the other aspect, so maybe I'll start at the other end first. As far as like not start with Captain Zebek. And we'll start with some regular news. And we'll get into that. So everybody smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. It means the world. Okay, it starts here. Apex, good morning, you amazing bears. Now the thing is everybody knows my history with 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕟. So this is like bear on XRPL, which I'm not saying get bear, don't get bear. I just like the videos personally. Like there goes the castle. What? You know how the history of the castle? There goes 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕟. There goes 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕟. Like he's climbing the mountain. 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕟, he doesn't play. He's serious. He's gonna make a change. Gonna make the world a better place. Bam! There goes the famous castle. BTC, XRP, USD. This is the castle that changed it all. This changed my whole career right here. And yep, here comes 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕟 walking up to the castle. Uh-oh. He says, listen, this coin shall reign supreme. The bear. Okay, so you guys get that. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse slams Wall Street banks for fighting crypto access.
One of the things I would ask everyone to do, both reporters and otherwise, is to hold traditional finance accountable for, yes, I agree, the crypto industry should be held to the same standard around AML, KYC, OFAC compliance. Yes, yes, yes. and we should have the same access to infrastructure like a Fed master account. You can't say one and then combat the other. Like that's disingenuous, and it's hypocritical, and I think we all should call them out for being anti-competitive in that regard. So that's kind of one thought of just, there should be a level playing field.
Level playing field. I remember that was a real big deal back in the day. Level playing field. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse slams Wall Street. Shout out to Bank XRP at Bank. Giant Bitcoin logo displayed over Texas. What? Woo! Woo! Down in the heart of Texas, where the sun shines bright and the moon's at night, deep in the heart of Texas. You know that song, 𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕤? Deep in the heart of Texas.
Love it.
Okay.
So cool.
Oh, that's so sick. Yeah, it's reflecting off the water.
It's reflecting off the water. What's that? Like that's when the drone Bitcoin logo displayed over Austin, Texas. Anybody here from Texas?
If you only do what's easy, life gets harder.
Juke City, you hear that?
But if you choose to do what's hard, life gets easier.
That is so true. Let's listen to that one more time.
If you only do what's easy, life gets harder.
Okay, that's true. We could reference that to the 90-day fitness challenge. Like, you know, did I feel like going to the gym? No, that was kind of hard. But the more I went, the easier it got. Give him more, sir.
But if you choose to do what's hard, life gets easier.
Life gets easier.
That's not just a quote.
Oh, Trooper, you're in Texas right now, bro? I didn't know that. Are you in Texas?
It's
Kid Moon Crew working and lurking. Much love, bro.
the law of life.
The law of life.
Think about it. Your brain...
Kid Moon Crew, everything is going to work out, sir. There's going to come a day soon when you're not going to be working and lurking. You're just going to be island lurking, from the island and lurking. Especially with some of these hidden gems I'm uncovering on Xpmarket lately, which we're going to talk about that momentarily. I think I'm going to change lives with some of these hidden gems. We're going to talk about that momentarily. Ask Justin Crypto, he'll tell you. I changed his life in like 2 days.
was designed to keep you safe. It avoids pain. It avoids discomfort.
Yeah.
It wants you comfortable, relaxed, unchanged.
Okay.
That's why you stay in bed when the alarm rings.
You want to be comfortable, but you got to get, listen, Juke City, this is the way it works. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you want to be successful. Woo!
That's
You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
relaxed. If you
You get that. Let's move forward. Telcoin, Mike Flood, Senator Mike Flood, Nebraska Innovation Act.
Mike Flood here from our nation's capital. Behind me, obviously, the building that we should be passing a CR in right now. Unfortunately, Senate Democrats continue to hold out.
You know, a lot of politics going on
Understand
there. Oh, all about frequency. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm going to do? Let me go into some crypto stuff.
I was very curious to see what goes on at this convention, so I decided to come out to it. I also have a product that's Bitcoin related that we're helping promote here, which is our trading cards, Cardsmiths.
That's right over there, yeah? Okay, tell me more about that.
So Cardsmiths is a trading card that's based on finance, economics, and crypto. Cool collectible cards made by various artists. And every box you have a chance to find a redemption card for Bitcoin, up to 1 full Bitcoin. So you
Say what?
can buy a box for $35 and pull a $110,000 card.
Oh, can you, sir? I'm interested.
Sign me up, that's so cool. When
That's what I'm saying. Where I get that box at?
did you first create this?
We started about 2.5 years ago.
Okay. I'm going to have to run the data on that, sir. I want to see how much they pull it out.
We're on our 4th series now, and
4th series. So hold on. Out of each series, they must have promised something.
it continues to sell out, and the prices of it just keep going up.
Amazing, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, what that guy said his name was?
Out of this convention.
Cardsmith Bitcoin trading card. You can win up to a full Bitcoin.
I was very curious to see what goes on at this convention, so
Okay, there's his name right there. Steve Looney. I gotta look that up. I'm kind of curious about that. Steve Looney Bitcoin card. Steve Looney Bitcoin card. I'm kind of curious on the 4th season too. Anyway, shout out to Crypto Convos with that right there. Crypto Convos, best way to start the day. Devon NRG. We had great crypto conversation with Cardsmith at the Bitcoin conference. You can win up to 1 full Bitcoin. Cardsmith, that's interesting. Let me see. They got some winners in here already. Culture shock, get the shock. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Cardsmith. See, Devon's down the rabbit hole. I would never ran into that guy. I would never knew about that. Zebek Network posted this morning. Zebek IO has a fresh design, unbreakable mission to power global payroll and payments. New look, core mission. Mission still the same, to change lives, to put people into crypto retirement. That's what I'm saying, Elizabeth. Good morning, Elizabeth. Everybody out there, show some love. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And everybody that watched after the live stream, we need your thumbs up also. Okay. No wonder it's going to be the same title as yesterday. So, charts don't sleep, neither do opportunities. You got that right, it says uphold. Charts don't sleep, either do opportunities. I love that. Okay. Almost lost my spot. Sometimes it's so hard just not to go right into price talk. Price talk. But we got to have a little variety here. A little variety in the morning. No, I can't show you that. I might have to show you this. No, I'm not going to show you that. Let's get into crypto news only.
A while ago, the tokenization. You mentioned just a little while ago the tokenization of real estate and the potential to tokenize your family's real estate.
Here goes Trump, Eric Trump, about tokenizing your family real estate. Tokenizing family real estate. Give it to him, sir. Also, I got big plans for Trump here. You never know. He's really bullish on crypto. He came on Cointelegraph. You never know. Come on, Trump. I need you to come on CKJ, sir. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. Let's talk about Captain Zebek. We're dreaming big.
You mentioned just a little while ago the tokenization.
In 2 years or so, when I got Trump on the show before he becomes president, and I'm like, remember when I said I was going to have Eric Trump on the show?
Of real estate and the potential to tokenize your family's real estate. Would you ever consider tokenizing any of the real estate in your portfolio?
So I've got a big announcement. I won't tell you right now, but the answer is yes.
Bam, yes. The Trumps are going to tokenize real estate.
I would. We're working on it as it pertains to one specific building that I'm doing right now, and I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. And so many people would love to have a piece of something that we do. If I decided to build a hotel, in Washington, D.C., or in Dubai, or in New York, why do I have to go out, again, using the Deutsche Bank, or, why do I have to go out to them and get financing? Why can't I just go out to the masses? Why can't I go on my X and go out to our tens and tens of millions of people and say, guys, you know what? I'm going to build the greatest tower in Dubai or in New York. Who wants to join along? Who wants to, to share in that? Who wants to buy 1/1,000,000th of that building and put in $1,000 and be part of our success together, right? Under no other scenario.
Sign me up, sir. I want to be part of that success.
Could they ever have had access to that project? They didn't have the money. They didn't have the means. They didn't have capital. They didn't have the know-how. They didn't have the bandwidth or the contacts. They could have never been involved with the ownership of Trump Tower Dubai or Trump Tower Washington.
He basically just told you what's coming. Trump Tower Dubai, and you can be a part of that. You can actually own a piece of that as far as they're going to tokenize the opportunity. I'm telling you, this is going to be huge. We talked about this years ago, and now Trump has to tell you it to believe it.
Washington, D.C.
They didn't believe CKJ. Well, some did. The Bulls family that believes CKJ because they're...
My next album, I'm going to tokenize it. For all the...
Trump, you're bullish as hell, sir.
Swift fans out there, the millions of people, young girls that love her, if everybody wants to buy in for $50, I'm going to sell one token of my new album for $50, and you're going to have intrinsic ownership forever.
Good God, intrinsic ownership forever? I understand that.
The world is migrating to a system like that, right?
Thank you, sir. The world is migrating to a system like that. Crypto Trooper.
And that's going to take out a lot of these power players that have really had virtual monopolies over these industries.
Exactly, virtual monopolies over the industries with their hands out. Like, come on, that's very beautifully said, sir. I love that. Senator Cynthia Lumens, Bitcoin is going to increase dramatically.
Have modeling that shows that Bitcoin is going to increase dramatically.
If Bitcoin increases dramatically, that means Captain's Abek is going to increase dramatically.
And then more slowly over time. All of the Bitcoin, meaning 99% of all the Bitcoin that will ever be mined, will be mined in the next 10 years.
Listen, if you're not retired within the next 10 years, I can't say Crypto Mama because she's already retired from the military and all that good stuff. Thank you for your service. So, if you're not retired in the next 10 years, Dark Knight 488, then you must not have understood the assignment.
So this asset has growth potential for the next 10 years that's tremendous.
Next 10 years, we got to take life real serious because I'm pretty sure even in the next 10 years, I think you're still going to be far away from 64, Crypto Trooper. And if it takes 5 years to retire, 2 years to retire, at least you don't got to wait till you're 64.
I think the American people should admire the fact that
there's a real opportunity for each individual now in digital currency. Thank you. I agree.
President Trump was foresightful enough to engage in the digital economy.
Yes. Yes. Tell them more. Trump engaged in the digital economy.
Everyone is going to be involved in this economy in one way or another.
You got that right. One way or another. One way is if you know about it and you purchase digital currency and hold cryptocurrency yourself, and you're a part of the evolution of money. Or you might just go down to Walmart, send some money to your family in California, whatever, and they're going to use digital technology to save you fees, but we're going to make money from the blockchain itself of the asset you're utilizing yourself, because you're going to be part of it one way or another, whether you're a hodler or a user who doesn't even know you're using it. Bam, tell them more.
And I'm proud of the president for choosing to engage in this very promising component of the economy.
And we got senators saying very promising component, and basically here's who I'm competing with right now. Back in 2019, I didn't have to compete with Bloomberg Crypto or larger crypto entities. They said, oh, crypto is fake. Now they want to come up, suck up crypto. They want to put their national news on crypto. They want to outshine the little man like myself. But hey, it's no big deal. We're going to fight for what's right. Anyway, you get what I mean. 100 days.
Our new amazing president and chief growth officer. We're so happy to have him here. So Jose.
Stellar.
You have spent years in global payments and making global payments work for merchants and for individuals. What are we going to see with respect to the next few years in Stellar?
So I've been, as you were saying, I've been very lucky to be working in payments for the last 20 years or so. I've been in fintech since before it was called fintech. And I think there is one thing that I've learned that I don't know that as an industry on the Web3 side we have realized yet, which is we tend to prioritize innovation for the sake of innovation. One of the things that I've seen in the last 20 years is that innovation without access does not reduce inequality. Innovation without access leads to inequality, and that's something that we cannot let happen. I feel very, very
I agree. Innovation without access definitely leads to equality.
Strongly about it. That's one of the big reasons that I came to join with you and the team at Stellar are doing, because I do.
And that's exactly why I issued the 1100 XLM challenge for $100, which is worth about $500 right now.
I think that we have a unique position to be able to.
XLM is going to $1. So what? That 1100 is going to be 1100, then $2, $3, $4, $9.
Do that. So a big part of what I will be doing, and I want to contribute to Stellar, is to continue to keep that ethos that progress demands pressure.
I love the focus around innovation for the sake of innovation. I mean, it does feel like I've been in this business in crypto and blockchain for almost 7 years.
7 years? Congrats.
And it does feel like a lot of what we did for the first, not Stellar, but just the industry did for the first 3 years was just focusing on the innovation. I used to always talk about the fact that no one focused on HTTPS when we integrated it. Other than the folks that were doing the integration, everyone else just benefited from the outcomes of it.
Okay.
And how did we not make that shift sooner?
It is an
good question, done deal, Dixon. Give it to him.
And so many layers to that. One of the steps that I believe that we need to continue to make progress on is distribution through enterprise. So enterprises and businesses in the next iteration of the industry, and definitely in the next iteration for us, are going to be
time for integration.
Be exceedingly important, because that's how we get to the billions. That's how, when you open the Franklin Templetons to the world, when you open MoneyGram, when you open PayPal, each of those things are going to bring millions of users into the system.
And increased value for Lumens, which is XLM. He says we got Franklin Templeton, we got MoneyGram. He even mentioned PayPal. He's dropping names on them. Stellar, XLM, real utility.
That might not show up in the metrics. You might not see them because they are custodial wallets or whatnot.
Yeah, they might not show up in the metrics. Tell them, sir.
You might not see them in the metrics, but you're still making progress there. So that
we're making progress.
That next iteration from, I think that's where we are right now.
And that's where lives are going to change. That's when lives are going to change, clearly. Stellar, Lumens.
Golf, like Tiger Woods.
No, that's too much for you. Oh, B-Rocket. More rocket fuel for your ears. Shout out to B-Rocket. I messaged you this morning, sir.
Stop, all right. We stay on that grind. We stay on that grind.
Zebek is exciting the world. ZBCN-Man, today is the day. ZBCN fam. It's Kraken time. Let's go. I'm upset with Kraken. Their referral link was not what I thought. At first it was like so simple. Oh, refer this person, we'll give you 75 and they'll get 75. And then once you go deep in the rules, it's like, oh man, they got to deposit 100, trade 100, swap 100, flip 100, and then once they maybe win 100, then we'll maybe send 100. But so hell with that. Get your Uphold account, get your Crypto.com account, get your Zebek today.
That Zebek HQ, y'all engineered the matrix, no cap. CBC.
I get that. Oh, Michael Saylor said live on CNBC, we want all the Bitcoin.
Is there ever too much Bitcoin for you to own? Like if all of it? Would you?
I don't think we'll get all of it.
He said, I don't think we'll get all the Bitcoin. He wants all the Bitcoin.
Is there ever too much Bitcoin for you to own? Like if you could own all of it, would you?
I don't think we'll get all of it. I don't think in the range of 3 to 5 or 3 to 7% is too much. BlackRock has got more than
I just wonder.
Damn, he said BlackRock got more than you. He's pissed about that. He's emotional. He's like, what? I've been buying this. That's kind of like just like us. Like we're like the little guy, the retail guy. Like quick example is like what happened with Kraken, for example. You cannot tell me that these institutional wells wasn't buying Zebek at 3 zeros, and all of a sudden when the liquidity was provided through Kraken, they're gonna decide to sell and basically get profits on us. So basically people that's been here collecting and bumping and grinding, then these big entities come along and try to crush us. I feel you, Michael Saylor, but on a smaller level, you guys get that.
Thinking about the mental exercise of if you could actually own all of it, like if you would even, bless you, if you would want it.
Well, you know, we started and we had very little, and Bitcoin was 10,000, and now
10,000
Bitcoin's more than
Bitcoin.
100,000, and 97% of the Bitcoin is worth 10 times as much, and somebody else, not us, has it.
Right.
So
he is upset. He mentioned it again.
As a practical matter, what we're doing is we're monetizing and powering up this.
I totally get it. I
digital
just mean, if
commodity
you owned all of it, would that change the entire behavior
we don't,
of Bitcoin?
yeah, we wouldn't want to own all of it. We want everybody else to have their piece.
You know what I was thinking about this? Is like, this is like just like Captain Zebek. I know I reference everything to Captain Zebek now. Like, say for example, okay, we know Michael Saylor has a serious passion for Bitcoin. So if he's buying Bitcoin, he's going to increase the value of Bitcoin just in himself. But now you got BlackRock wants to buy, you got all these other companies that's finally decided, okay, we're going to buy too. So no matter what, they're about to send Bitcoin to millions of dollars. No doubt about it. I'm firmly believing in that. But at the same time, it's also going to lift the whole crypto market. I like to see Bitcoin do well just because it's going to make crypto do well. It's going to make XRP do well. It's going to make Captain Zebek do well. You know, basically, it's going to lift the entire market. So now we got CNBC talking about cryptocurrency. It wasn't like that in 2016. You would definitely not see Michael Saylor. Well, you would see Michael Saylor talking about stocks or something, but You know, you wouldn't really see all this time dedicated to crypto on national media. CNBC. Now I got to compete with CNBC. We got a big job ahead of us, Bulls family. Everybody smash that like. Help the channel. Help us against the man.
The nice thing there is there's 160 companies that are capitalizing on Bitcoin in the public market.
Boom, 160 public companies now capitalizing on Bitcoin. Whoa.
Up from about 60 last year. So
up from 60 last year. Good God, give them the data, Sailor.
The Bitcoin treasury movement's exploding. And companies like 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕝 in Japan and Capital B in France and Smarter Web in the
𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕝 is a company that's duplicating the success of Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy. There are a company in Japan that's also putting Bitcoin on the reserve as a reserve currency on their books. It's basically the Michael Saylor of Japan called, he just mentioned the name of the company. I forget already.
Companies like
𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕝
in Japan and Capital B in France.
They're buying big
Web
Bitcoin
in the UK, and then there's a raft of them in the US. Anthony Pompliano's company, you know. And
good God, Pomp. You know, Pomp ties to retirement pensions in Virginia. So that's police officers and school teachers are basically they're putting their pensions into Bitcoin now through Pomp.
And 21, they're all capitalizing. The big idea is, I take digital capital. I issue digital credit, and a digital credit instrument can either be longer duration or it can be higher performance.
Okay.
We're offering 9% dividend yield with Stretch. The average money market's 4.2% dividend yield. No one would ever want to give a 9% perpetual yield in a bond that's backed by real estate or backed by gold or backed by any conventional fiat asset. But we're investing in Bitcoin, and my 20-year forecast for Bitcoin is 30% a year.
He's what? This is Michael Saylor. Like he sits on the board of MicroStrategy. He's projecting a 30% increase per year on Bitcoin. Like what? Like imagine telling your board, like, listen, we're going to invest in this, and I think we're going to get 30% a year. Like this is unheard of. This is unprecedented times to get involved in this asset class. And when I watch these Bitcoin, I'm not specifically thinking about Bitcoin. I'm thinking about cryptocurrency in general. Like I'm forecasting what? Same thing for cryptocurrency, 30%?
ARR, so it's easy for us.
Easy for us. I agree, Michael Saylor. And the writing's on the wall, sir. Thank you for breaking it down to him. BlackRock just told CNBC they anticipate tremendous growth. Just some of these articles proves that. Like what? Now we got more crypto news on CNBC?
Well, I think we're going to continue to see tremendous momentum in digital asset ETFs. They're growing at a tremendous rate, and we're seeing a lot more accessibility to them through the approvals on certain financial platforms in the United States that open access to financial advisors to buy them. Well, I think we're going to continue to see tremendous momentum in digital asset ETFs.
We're going to continue to see tremendous growth in digital asset ETFs, cryptocurrency. Oh, it's about to get good. New idea, says Dr. Arthur, the co-founder of Xpmarket. New idea to make XLS amendment better, save resource and move XRPL in a more efficient way. The idea is to enforce market validation for all XLS proposals. So on this one right here, 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕤𝕤 said, I couldn't agree more. Because basically when I was reading new idea, XLS amendment, better to save resources and move XRPL in a more efficient way. The idea Dr. Arthur came up with, and 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕤𝕤 says, I could not agree. Oh, how could anyone? Okay, I was going to say, I thought I read it wrong. She says, how could anyone not agree with this? For a second, I almost thought she said, there's no way I could agree with this. That would have been like really messed up, and I showed that. But she says, how could anyone not agree with this? Because the doctor is a genius. The doctor is the one that created Xpmarket. That's like all our portfolios are melting right now. We're about to get to that momentarily. And Dr. Arthur is the co-founder of Xpmarket. Shout out to 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕤𝕤. I always mess up. It felt like just yesterday when I found her out in Tokyo. And I was like, oh, you need to come to the XRP army. They're going to love you. And she was like, I don't know about that. I was like, no, I'm serious. They will. They will. And I had to like convince her a little bit, and then she was sold after that. And she was like, yeah, this is a real community. Because before she was floating around there with I can never remember this guy's name. He was one of the first channels I started watching too, though. I watched the guy too, so it was ironic. Yeah, you see that? That's my XRP meme portfolio. I'm glad I let into it, Andre Ford. Yeah, you see that? That's my XRP meme portfolio. I'll make it bigger so you can see it. You see that? That's my XRP meme portfolio. Because here's the thing, guys. I kind of wanted to cover like what's going on in the world of news first before I jump into the meme madness and the gain train. So buckle up, the ride's about to get wild. So, okay, that's a good spot to start from. So I like to go to Xpmarket now. Now everyone knows I issued the ZBEC challenge, the million ZBEC challenge, the 100K ZBEC challenge, the 25K ZBEC challenge, and we crushed it on them challenges. But I felt like we need some more cheaper challenges now, because don't get me wrong, ZBEC is at what, $400, $500 per 100K, which is a hell of a price. But people might not have $500 to put on 100K, or they might not have $4,000 to drop on $1 million after you could have dropped $780 when I issued the challenge, or $78. Now it's $500. So ZEB, yeah, Kraken whales dumped right on us. Kraken whales dumped on us, no doubt about it. But hey, I like that. I like that. More opportunity. Let's slow this horse down until we each get all our million. When we got our million, let that bad boy run. But right now, we gotta get our million first. So, and I actually thought of a crafty way for you to maybe get more ZBEC. We're gonna talk about that momentarily. So right now we're at 0.004, which is $4,000 per million, or $400 per 100K. And somebody might not have $400. So you definitely want to get at least $100 as ZBEC, which is the latest challenge on ZBEC. I gotta show you that, because I don't want you to feel like you still can't crush it on ZBEC, but you can. As far as like, okay, say you just drop $100 on ZBEC, you're gonna get 24,000 ZBEC. That's a hell of a big bag of ZBEC. I would definitely get that, and you can get that on Crypto.com or Uphold. Scotty Big ZBEC Bag says ZBCN-Man is one of the hardest working ZBECians on X. I know I wanted to give them some major love this morning as far as the on the one post when they all tagged me in that, as far as and I was all up in there, and they is deep in the ZBECian squad. I'll show you what I mean real quick before we jump on this Xpmarket gain train. Where'd it go? Here it is right here. Bam! He said ZBCN legend. I know I kind of showed this, but I want to show you something else within this post. Something else within this post. Oh yeah, guys, we did have a surprise live stream last night too, because that's right, we're not going live tonight. I have to work tonight, which, I mean, I don't really like calling it work, but it's work. I mean, you're clocking in, so hey, ZBEC made me do it. ZBEC made me do it. Got to get bigger ZBEC bags. We got to get that 5 million ZBEC. ZBCN Legend said, good morning, y'all. And plus, last night, Sticks was on fire. Captain ZBEC was on fire. There was like no way I'm not live streaming. Because then what, to come in the next day and then not be on fire. And like, oh, I should have streamed yesterday. So I'm kind of curious what's going on with it. We're about to talk about that momentarily. I said, good morning, ZBCN fam.
If they stand beside you, respect them.
I know what you're thinking, Elizabeth. You're thinking, he just showed us this.
If they stand behind you.
I had to show it to him one more time, Elizabeth. My fault. But it wouldn't really take me deeper to the tweet where I wanted to go. Okay. Oh, ZBCN Legend responded. He said, good morning, my brother. Good morning, ZBCN Legion. That ZBCN Legion. What a wonderful day. I agree. But really within the tweet here, there was a whole bunch more stuff. You gotta click on this. Okay, now that's gonna take us to that. Okay, what if we go just to Legions? That might work. Oh, definitely follow the Legion. Follow the Legion, no doubt about it. All ZBECian accounts will shine. Oh, Captain Jack ZBCN is in there. ISO in progress 2 hours ago. Oh, ISO in progress. I'm loving that. ZBCN-Man, shout out to 𝕤𝕚𝕚, the undisputed king of real-time payroll and payments, revolutionizing Web3. Just crushed Mecca compliance, unlocking seamless EU ops and paving the way for massive institutional adoption. Now charging full speed into the next phase of ISO. Get him, ZBCN-Man. By the end of the year 2025, locking in those global security standards like a boss. Compliance game on point, fresh off the press. ZBCN just went live on Kraken yesterday. Trading kicked off at 3 p.m. on October 15th, sending the token surging 15% and boosting accessibility for U.S. traders on one of the top exchanges. Well, welcome to the Octa party, huh? And rumors, they're electric and whispers of a game-changing Ripple partnership for cross-border superpowers. Plus, Coinbase listing in the works. World Mobile Team. I was actually down the rabbit hole on World Mobile Team last night. A collab for a decentralized eSIM payroll in 70+ countries. And now the hype around 𝕤𝕚𝕚 super app drop incoming for all that in one powerhouse seamless banking payroll card. Pay5 magic. Set to consolidate everything into one crushing mobile experience by H2 close. This is the future of Pay5 right here. ZBCN-Man is giving it to him. If you're not following me yet, fix that now. Like, follow, repost to spread the word. Because once I smash 10K followers, I'm dropping 100K ZBCN to the top dog and interactions. 100K ZBCN? Uh-oh. You better drop that now, bro. Because I'm trying to tell you. If you wait till you get to 10K, bro, you know how much 100K 𝕤𝕚𝕚 is going to be? Oh, my God. That's going to be like, what? That's going to be a couple $1,000s. Anyway, if you're, okay, so let's get, how many followers you guys ZBCN? Well, let's retweet this first. Big shout out to 𝕤𝕚𝕚, the undisputed kings of real-time payroll and payments, revolutionizing Web3 finance. Okay, we'll put it with that. And ZBCN-Man, bam. And we're gonna say follow ZBCN-Man. Oh, and you got a hashtag ZBCN payroll and payments of the future. No doubt about it. See, we all got to put our work in to make things happen. We all got to put our work in. New exchanges is stacking up, fam. Killer Dan, MLG, Dan23. How many followers does ZBCN-Man got? Oh, he only got 5,000 to go, bro. That's not bad. He's saying he's going to give out 100,000. Woo! That's a lot of 𝕤𝕚𝕚, bro. That's a lot of 𝕤𝕚𝕚. Huh? Good guy. He must got his million for sure. And, so 100K? There's going to be a lot of people watching that. They're going to be like, oh, man, we can't wait to hit 100K. They're going to be waiting for that, sir. Anyway, let me go back. I lost my whole train of thought on that one now. Oh, yeah, because we're seeing Legion's page.
Streets, that Santa pulley is fire, bringing heat to the beat. As 𝕤𝕚𝕚 HQ rising, ZBCN waves breaking the shore, streaming dreams, breaking chains, opening doors.
You see the movement, right? You see the social engagement here? Oh, what's this? What's this? Is this, brothers and sisters, this is our moment. Grab your shield, join the ranks, fight for something greater than yourself. I agree. Financial freedom, baby. I almost thought this was like the 𝕤𝕚𝕚 squad meant the, ain't there like a squad on XRP that looks kind of like this? I thought they was like meeting to do battle. Battle necessary. They raised the 𝕤𝕚𝕚 flag on them. I like that. Bam. We are ZBCN, no doubt about it. So you guys get that point. Okay, this is the post right here. That's the one I was looking for before we go into the magic. Oh, I said good morning, ZBCN fam.
If they stand beside you, respect them. If they stand by...
Alright, I just had to show you guys that a couple times. Top of the morning legend says Captain Zach. Bam. ZBCN-Man, Crypto Clark. So we covered a lot of that. Also, I want to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to jump straight into the meme madness. And then, okay, ZBCN Network. It's been a while a couple of days since I've been here, maybe a week or so. Good morning, fellow 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜. So 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜's got their own Twitter group. Just throwing it out there. Dubs on chain. I know this ain't like already been discussed by ZBCN-Man, but crazy huge buys coming in on Coinbase. All 3 transfers in this first photo linked to this account. The account is funded by Coinbase Prime. Coinbase is the next to list ZBCN. Bam! I'm gonna have to run with that post. We need that one. Shout out to Dubs on chain with that one. We got to have that one. Let me see. Copy. Quote. Gotta have that one. Alright. It's gonna be straight out the group, so ZBCN next stop, Coinbase, follow Dubs, DUB, should come up. Dubs not didn't, darn it. Okay, no wonder it's A something, A underscore what, A underscore what? A underscore Dubs, DUBS. Okay, bam, follow Dubs. Alright, we're moving on. Okay, definitely time. Definitely time for the moment you all have been waiting for. Oh, they're trying to get it on Gemini. Okay, I like that. Day 4, Gemini. We're trying to get it on Gemini. Alright, so you guys get all that. Alright, so now that I covered like a lot of worldly news, let's get to the real stuff. Let's get to the real stuff. The moment you've been waiting for, crypto mama. Oh, the moment you've been waiting for, Miss C. I got you today, Miss C. You know me, I'm like always like a week behind, but I always come through. So here's the thing. Last night we had a surprise live stream. Because I wanted to show everybody that Captain 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜 shocked the world. It started like this. Well, it didn't start like this. It's going like this. Look at that aggressive. He's going like, yo! Captain 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕜 shocked the world. No doubt about it. Everything BuLLZiLLa touches turns to gold. Tell him. Okay. So then we moved it to this. Now they say, you see that? That's my meme portfolio. Because these memes got potential. And how do you find these? Because you go to Xpmarket right here. Now Xpmarket, of course I give out multiple seasons every season for the Xpmarket season. How's somebody's season going that I gave a season to? Are you still raising your egg? Did you turn it into an NFT? Did you follow all the way through? How's that going? So here goes Dr. Author. Make sure you follow Dr. Author also. We can actually find it from his page. He's the CEO and co-founder of Xpmarket, PhD in business and bioscience, and this guy is a genius. I like to call him Baby Joe Katz because he's on Joe Katz level. Oh, here goes 𝕤𝕚𝕟𝕚, the creator of the XRP tip bot and the ZBCN wallets. And I had him on the show too. And he actually came on the show with his parrots. Dear all 24 voting batch XLXLS56 to go live on mainnet. The batch amendment comes with a couple of terrific features, like the ability to provide atomic swaps with multi-signers involved for a different inner transaction inside one batch. I absolutely love the one thing we can do with that feature. And I've been deep in the code playing with these features. I have significant amount of time by now to understand how this works on signing, hashing, and encoding level. Trust me, I'm more than just a pretty face. I do research. Anyway, then you click on xpmarket.com. Are you ready, Miss Lady? I think there's a shout out here, Miss Lady. Yeah, shout out to Miss Lady, who dropped a super chat like a couple days ago. I actually wrote some names down here that showed some love to previous streams. B Rocket, Matt Land, Miss Lady, and DCA Crypto Dave donated 5 memberships. It might have been last night's live stream. And Miss Lady lit it up too. Miss Lady, thank you, Miss Lady. I appreciate that, the previous stream. Is there something in the background here playing? Let me get rid of some of these windows. I think the stream is like loading. It should not be loading. Xpmarket does pull power, but there is no one like you. There has never, ever been anyone like you. Therefore, you know yourself. Be yourself. Authenticity is everything. I had to write that down the other day when I heard that, because I'm like, yeah, that's so true. There's no one like you, Elizabeth. There's no one like you, Miss Lady. There's no one like you, AI Cat. Everything you're doing, there's never been anyone like you. Therefore, you know yourself. Be yourself. Authenticity is everything. Bam! I agree, because real recognize real. Let's get to the point. Alright, so here's the thing, guys. Here's the hidden gems on Xpmarket. Let's start with the captain. I gotta start with the captain. I love you, XRZILLAS. But, let's just be real. This thing is on fire. I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked in a couple hours. This is for entertainment. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I've been creating crypto content since 2016. ZBCN, which is on Crypto.com and Uphold, has nothing to do with Captain Zebek. ZBCN is payroll and payments of the future. Captain Zebek is the future of XRPL. Oh, Ken Moon Crow with the super chat. Much love, Ken Moon Crow. I appreciate the support for the channel. Actually, I was trying out something different today. I was actually playing with this subscriber goal and super chat goal thing just to see how it works and all that. And so I was like, what's a good goal for a super chat? Because I was like, man, it sounds weird saying goals for super chats and all that. But I was like, man, they provide these features. I was like, I'll play with it just to see what it does. And then I was like, should I put a goal of 1 super chat? Because it said, you want a goal of 1 super chat or 5 super chats? I was like, man, 1 super chat, okay, we should put the goal at least for 1. But maybe we should put the goal at 5. And then it said, do you want to put the goal between $1 and $5 or $5 and above? I was like, nah, we'll put the goal at 5 super chats and $1 to $5. We'll keep it very low for that goal. So I was like, we'll try that feature today. So, boom! Ken Moon Crew with the first super chat out of the 5 super chat goal. Between $1 and $5, 4 to go. Hey, YouTube provided that option. I don't know. I was trying. I got liquidated last Friday. Lesson learned. Hold up. What you mean, Ken Moon Crew? You got liquidated? I got liquidated last Friday. Listen, this is what you do. The captain loves liquid. Like, he sails over the Red Sea easily, sir. No, thank you, big time, Ken Moon Crew. I appreciate it. You gotta be careful in the market. It's wild. Volatility is insane. It could be your friend or your worst enemy. So, Captain Zebek right now is pumping 7% still. We dropped to 0. I'm thinking, I mean, yeah, we dropped. Yeah, we dropped to 0 because it went from 4 zeros to 3 zeros. I'm looking for Captain Zebek to drop another Xamarin wallet each day. There's people right now that want Captain Zebek bad, that don't even really know how to set up the Xamarin wallet, but it's probably stuck somewhere like, damn it, I can't get that Captain Zebek. Trust me, I feel your pain. I used to go through things like that. No trust lines. Woo! We're up to 170 trust lines. My goal is to get 800 trust lines. I want to see 800 trust lines on Captain Zebek. And then I want this thing to drop a 0 and be like 0.02 or 0.01. How do we know Captain Zebek can't go to $1? Like, can we dream big? And listen, if I say, can Captain Zebek go to $1? If you own Captain Zebek, then guess what? You believe it can go to $1. I believe it can go to $1. Then, but if there's somebody out here who doesn't have Captain Zebek, then they don't believe it can go to $1, and you're actually holding us back from going to $1. Like, we need everybody to believe together. We need the power of belief. Like, if we got a doubter out there, then you're like messing up our mojo here. Like, you know, like the circumference of frequency and all that. Like, you're messing up our frequency. Anyway, so, okay. So, we're at 170 trust lines, 136 holders. Let's do the 5 swap test on this real quick to show you what happened with people that took that million. Now, we're only at 100 million Captains of Beck. I issued a challenge to 100 people to get 1 million. Now, obviously, a few people did get that million. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, there was a lot of million purchases, too, around that time. As far as, like, people did take that million challenge serious. And good God, I know they've never seen gains like that before. Like, I'm telling you, I know your portfolio's been on fire. You're probably doing the same thing I'm doing. Like, damn, every morning you're checking, like, whoa, oh my God, this thing is on fire. This has been like 2 weeks of gains. Like, welcome to the gain train. Huh, CKJ is in the business of creating the wealthiest community in crypto. And I got more ideas about this XP market thing. Let me stop. So, let's do this. 5 XRP, the very first night. Bam! Oh my God! Look, it's going lower and lower every day. That's 56,000. That's 56,000 now. Pretty soon it's going to be 5 XRP for 25,000, and then it's going to be 5 XRP for 10,000. Mark my words. I'm really wrong about these things. Mark my words on this one. So here's the thing. The first night, man, everybody should definitely got that 1.7 million the first night. You know how much money that is right now? Even just the 1.7 million, that's probably almost about $1,000. Yeah, that's about $1,000. At least 400, 600, 700, something like that. Anyway, because the first night was 5 XRP for 1.7 million. Now it's 5 XRP for only 56,000. Damn. Okay, so what was the challenge last night? 10 XRP for 100,000? Because I was like, if you missed the first challenge, you better at least get the 100,000. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I don't even use that program. 10 XRP. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So for 10 XRP, you're still going to get now you're going to get 110,000. I would definitely do the 110,000 because you want 100,000 to like really make real money. As far as like, you know, the 100K challenges was 100K for 100. Like every penny it goes up is big profit. When you got 100K of an asset, like your portfolio melts. Now, if you got 1 million of it, good God, you're definitely melting. So let's do the math on that. Okay, so 110,000. Let's just say 20 XRP real quick. Math sucks, so. Okay, so every 20 is going to be about $250,000. So, okay, so that's roughly $200 per million, right? Because you're 50 bucks for 200,000. So 2, 4, 6, 8. That's going to be 250 per million. Yeah, that's 250 per million. Yeah, that's 250 per million, I believe. So yeah, so right here is what? I don't know. 20 XRP is $46, and that's going to be 200,000 cap is it back. All these numbers start like getting me dizzy. Making all this money is getting me dizzy. So I would definitely jump on the 10 XRP for the 100,000. But if you got the 1.7 million, let's just say what, 50 XRP. Let's just throw big numbers out there real quick. Yeah, so a million. Yeah, a million is 200 because 500,000 is $100. So 1 million would be $200. So for people that jumped on the 5 XRP for 1.7 million, now that is like $400, right? Because 1 million is 200. It's gonna be 1.7. So that's almost another million. So that's like, yeah, 400. So yeah, that 5 XRP turned into 400. Good God. Melon portfolios is my hobby. If it was, I wouldn't be able to see what you said, 4, 9, 7, 8. But they were actually playing with that features too. They were like, I have all these new features for the streaming, as far as like they say you could turn it into a members only live stream. Midstream now. I like to try that feature just to see what happens. As far as like, how does that work though? Is it everybody can still watch, but only members can type, or is it if they're not a member, they're gonna be like booted instantly? I doubt it would do that, because it's gotta be like subscribers only chat mode versus you switch to members only stream. I like to try that members only stream one time. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, guys, also there's major ways to support the channel for individuals that don't know. You can become a member to the channel. There's like different membership levels, and it helps out in a big way. I appreciate the members. The yellow emoji is the 5-year member. Thank you, Elizabeth. And the Z for Zebek. We need a Captain Zebek emoji. Anyway, it's for new members. Like Kim Moon Crew got the new membership, and Kim Moon Crew just dropped a super chat too. I appreciate that, Kim Moon. Shout out to 9944 XRP baby. You got that right. So much potential in there. Let's talk about this one, Sticks. So the other day I found Sticks because they set up a pool for Captain Zebek. Oh yeah, I did verify everything about Sticks too. I'm gonna run with Sticks. I'm gonna run with this one because the thing is, I didn't even know who launched it or anything, and you guys seen, you was here live the whole way it unfolded. You know it was real. So I didn't realize I know the founder of Sticks, and actually they messaged me back, and I'm like, "Are you, man? This is you sure this is what?" So All right, I'll just say it. Justin Crypto said in the stream the other day he found the sticks. I said, no way. At first, I thought he was like joking. I thought they were joking at first. And I was like, no way, Justin Crypto found the sticks? And because remember, I was like, because first we found the project and I realized that it only didn't have many holders, didn't have many trust lines. And I felt it was like something like a scenario like that where somebody founded this project, but you really didn't have like a big algorithm to push it. Like, for example, we go live every day. We got Twitter, YouTube, you know, we got all these different avenues. Anyway, once I seen the low count of holders and trust lines, and there's only a total supply of 20 million. Let me see, where is it? Okay, total supply, there's only 20 million sticks. And it was 5 XRP. Damn, this is why I like try to remember all these scenarios. So if you go to the swap real quick, it was $24 for a million. I'll just say that. It was $24 for a million. So I was like, what? $24 for 1 million? And there was like 100 people watching the live stream then. I said, what? At least 20 people here can probably easily buy a million. I was like, I'm getting that million. No, I didn't say I'm going to issue a challenge because I didn't want people, oh, let's issue another challenge on Xpmarket. But at the same time, I was like, I'm just throwing this out there. I'm getting a million. And then I went and got the million. And then I posted in the Telegram, I got that million. So, and then in Telegram the next morning, I said, don't forget I got that million. Because I want everybody in Telegram to know that, you know, hey, you might want to get that million. So anyway, right now 5 XRP is only 177,000 sticks. So what now? 10 XRP, 300,000. So good God, what? We spent $24 at first. 30 XRP. That's right. I think it was up to 33 XRP. Our 5 XRP turned into 33 XRP. Bam. Yep, a million right there. $65. 33 XRP. Which it was only $24. So now it's showing around $80, so 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we made like 50 bucks on that. Boom! Mountain Portfolios is my hobby, King Christopher. Oh, listen, here's the thing. And I'm thinking people are missing these trains. Elizabeth, you're amazing. I appreciate that. And we're getting out here in like 3 or 4 minutes. My apologies for running over. Like always, my apologies. But I won't be live tonight either. So that's why I went live last night. So, even the next day, because I did check the message, because I messaged the stick account, and I was like, is there anybody home? Because the thing is, they didn't like post on Twitter in a while. So at first they never messaged me back. So then, like, I think I was telling you guys last night, I was like, man, maybe I should dump half of the sticks and move it into Captain's Quebec since we doubled our money on this. But then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that because I just told everybody in Telegram I bought 1 million sticks, and I haven't told them I'm thinking about selling yet, so I don't want nobody to get dumped on. So, but now that I put some more thought to it today, that now I didn't uncover, actually Sticks messaged me back, and the founder is correct. I guess Justin did launch Sticks. I guess y'all don't mind me saying he did because y'all were saying it in the chat first, in the live stream last night. So now that I know the founder is an OG here, I'm like, man, we might as well run with this Sticks, see how far we can go with this one. Because what, we got 1 million for $24 anyway, so I still got my million, still holding strong. What can Sticks do though? It only got, what, 20 million total supply? Okay, so what would be the next best entry point on Sticks if somebody doesn't want to spend like that much money? What's 5 XRP? 177,000. Okay, I think I would go for that. 177,000. I would probably, to me, I would definitely start like something small just to get yourself exposure to, you know, the process. Do 5 XRP is 177,000 sticks. But what? So, okay, let's say 10 XRP. You know, the best way to really make this rocket is you say, okay, first you come here with 10 XRP. You got 10 XRP, it's going to be $22. Now you're going to buy $5 or 5 XRP worth of sticks, which is going to be 177,000 sticks. Then you're still going to have your other 5 XRP. Then you go to the pool and you deposit that. I'm telling you, that's the way it's to like crush your, like it crushes it. Like if you deposit in the pool, it kind of like shows it like you're interested in this project, and then you can see like the fluctuation. So, like for Captain's Quebec, I uncovered sticks in the pool area that there was a Sticks Captain's Quebec pool. So it was all coincidental how I found it too. That's what was crazy. And look at this Sticks Captain's Quebec pool now, up to $840. But what, I had 146. Hold up, is this, what's that mean right there? Like did the volume increase $146 in 24 hours? Is that what that's saying? And what it's saying, Captain's Quebec had $2,400 in volume in 24 hours? I need like a pool expert to come on the show and break every little thing down. Like, I want to know everything. Like the transaction, what happens this, what happens there. Is there any expert on Xpmarket that wants to come on the show and break all this down to us? I would love to do that show. So let me know. DM me on Twitter or Telegram. You see, I started going through all my Twitter DMs. I messaged a lot of people back today. Check your DMs. Anyway, an AI cat. Oh, I almost forgot AI cat. I also created another Telegram group. No, I combined XRZILLAS, Captain Zebek. I combined Captain Zebek and XRZILLAS. I'll keep it like that. That makes sense. Shout out to AI cat, who rolls with Captain Zebek on the same ship. AI cat. So AI cat's gonna get a lot of TV time. And oh, I can't forget about the greatest asset ever created, XRZILLAS, which I'm gonna definitely put some liquidity in this one today. We're gonna turn these numbers around today. Yeah, I'm turning these numbers around on XRZILLAS. I'll show you what I mean. XRZILLAS got 800 holders, 1,000 trust lines. We got like big time pools though that we set up, as far as like we got 4,000 in the XRP XBF pool, the Captain Zebek XBF pool, XBF XPM pool, almost $1,000 there. Did I miss any? Captain Zebek. Now don't be confused on Xpmarket. Yeah, we're getting out of here in 1 minute. On Xpmarket, there's a lot of captains now. So there's only one real captain, and his name is Captain Zebek, the greatest meme ever created. And I think that we're going to go into the top 10. I think in the future there's going to be a Captain Zebek XRZILLA movie, just like King Kong versus Godzilla. Like, can we dream big, AI cat? And in this movie, Captain Zebek, you know how most people roll, most pirates roll with their parrot? Captain Zebek rolls with his kitty. As far as AI cat, he's right there. Matter of fact, you seen the one clip that's going viral when the tiger comes through the gate and the dog is like barking up a storm. And there's like a cat that's right behind him, and the cat just jumps on the tiger. Like, the dog is all noise, but the cat, like, is not playing. And that, he scares the crap out of that lion. That lion takes off. Like, the cat was not playing. The dog was all bark. See, that's what Captain Zebek, he decided to bring the cat. Because if you see the AI cat show up, it's going to be problems. It's AI cat. Don't forget about AI cat right here. Bam, AI cat. All right, so I think we covered everything today. Bam. Yeah, join the Telegram group right here. That's our Bullish Family Telegram group right there. But if you guys see, I was going to say one more thing before we go right now. And it's time to go to the gym. Y'all ready to hit the gym? We're going to the gym. Stay tuned. I combined our XRZILLA Telegram and Captain Zebek Telegram, just because I think I can bring some life into this one. Let me see if I'm going to go to it. It's the one with the XPM logo, with the guy looking at the window, looking at the Lambo. Because I think there's like a meaning to that too, as far as like on Xpmarket, we're going to break down barriers and crush opportunities. And hey, once we get through that glass, there's a Lambo on the other side. And I'm not saying hypothetically, oh, I get XPM assets, you'll get a Lambo or whatever. But I think there's opportunity on here. As far as like, you know, this is your DeFi round. So yeah, oh, that's what also I wanted to say. I have been talking to a few people, and like, you might want to have your Zum wallet pop a dinero. Oh, you know what we should do? Maybe we should give away some cap. Okay, let me take care of Ms. C first before I give away any captains or back. If anything, guys, you should set your trust line. Set your trust line if anything else. Download a Zum wallet. It's called a Xamin wallet. This is how you start Zum. Because I'm telling you, I think that's imagine in a week or so when oh, guess what just is launched today. Guess what launched? All you gotta do is go set your trust line, put your 5 XRP on it, and then the next day, bam, you're calling out of work. And I was just joking. Oh lordy. Okay. Next day you're calling out of work. Here it is, guys. This is what you download on the App Store. It's probably kind of confusing too. Like, I mean, because the thing is, you gotta fund the wallet too, but I think you gotta fund the wallet maybe 10 XRP. That could be the missing step, maybe, that I don't think I explained. Once you download the Zum wallet, you gotta like send like 10 XRP to it. It might be 2 XRP to start it or something like that. Then each trust line you set up is gonna be like a fraction of an XRP. and then you gotta set your trust line for like Captain Zebek. The best way to do is you go to swap, and then it's gonna say, oh, you don't have a trust line set for Captain Zebek. Do you want to set your trust line? And then you say yes. You hit yes, and then you have to sign the transaction in your Zum wallet. So the wallets go back and forth for those that might be confused. So if you want to get Captain Zebek, you gotta set your trust line, but then you sign the transaction in your Zum, and then you'll see it approved, and then you gotta go back to Xpmarket. Like the wallets go basically back and forth off of each other. I have your Zum wallet, and it connects to your Xpmarket. That's kind of what I kind of want to explain. Did I miss anything? Okay, Christopher. No, on sticks, I just said I was going to get 1,000,000 sticks because it was $24. Like, I could not walk away from 1,000,000 for 24. Now that I know the founder, I'm going to hold my 1,000,000 and see how far we can run with it. So you guys might want to get some sticks, because I think we can breathe some life into this project. And it's the perfect time, too, because it's still at the beginning. Only 28 holders, only 59 trust lines, so ain't no telling how high we can go with our 1,000,000 sticks. Now, imagine if 20 people bought 1,000,000 sticks. Huh? And I got some wild ideas, which I'm not going to say out loud. AI Cat, Sticks, Finks. Oh, that one didn't they say, hold on, let me see if there's any new pools to Captain Zebek. Let me see, that's a good question. What happens if we say, the next portion that sets up a pool with Captain Zebek, we're going to go all in on our token. Nah, don't do that. I'm just thinking out loud. This is for entertainment purposes only. Captain Zebek, XRP, Sticks, Captain Zebek, XPM, AI Cat, XBF. The Fuddy one. Where is Fuddy though? I haven't really. No, I'm not saying get Fuddy. I am kind of curious on what Fuddy is though. Don't tell me it's like a new project too or something like that. Okay, now this one has a little bit more growth than the other one. Okay, it looks like, okay, this one has like a little bit more history too. So I'm not even sure what really Fuddy is. I guess it's a good way to find out is when you set a pool up with Captain Zebek. What total? Let me see. Oh my God! There's only 500,000 of these tokens right here. I'm not gonna get Fuddy. I'm not getting Fuddy. I'm just looking. I'll let you guys. I just want to see one thing. I'd like to see how much 5XRP gets me. Was that 18,000? That can't, like, these numbers. I don't understand that. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, hold on. If you're saying there's only 500,000 Fuddy, like, I could buy all of them right now myself. That doesn't make sense to me, kind of. As far as, like, what? How much would it take to buy 500,000 of them? Let me see. 20. Okay, so that's going to be 40,000. Okay, actually, yeah. So, I just don't understand really what gives the value, the project value. Like, what's stopping, like, the main person from just, I'll buy them all? I guess that really doesn't do anything. Or as far as, like, I guess what, you would need multiple people buying it to really show liquidity to it? Or, I don't know. The thing is, like, I got, like, a lot of new questions about these pools and the process and all that. So, if anybody wants to come on the show and break down the whole process to us, I'm not saying get Fuddy on that one for sure. Because, the chances of us hitting lightning strikes twice like we did with Sticks, that's rare. As far as like, oh yeah, get Captain Zebek with Crush now. So actually, yeah, that's right. Good Lord, I pushed it to the limit. My apologies. Oh, this time I'm streaming. I might have to, never mind. This thing should open up by now. Open up. Telegram. Oh yeah, I do notice there'll be fake accounts posted in our XRZILLA Captain Zebek Telegram, which I spot those a mile away and block them. And because if they say try these trading signals here or whatever, matter of fact, that's probably why, because I don't got no mods in this group yet. Well, it's not really big enough for all that yet. But so I'll spot the fake accounts and get them out right away. So this is our Telegram on the XRZILLA ones right here. Bam! I said AI Cat on fire, Captain Zebek on fire, XRZILLAS, Sticks. Yeah, Sticks was pumping 69%. How much was Sticks pumping this morning? I'll put this in there this morning. Let the world know what time it is. Gym time. That's what time it is. Health is wealth. Okay, so you get that. And I said rise and shine, new asset class time. I think this morning is the first morning I didn't say good morning in the other Telegram. I just really felt like this Telegram needed me today. My apologies. You know, I'll be back in there. Oh. Look at them pools difference. What? Look at that later. The power. Feel the power. Ragnar. Oh, hold on. I think there was AI Cat right behind him. Right there. There's AI Cat right there behind him. Yeah. That's the look like. Are you serious? Nothing's stopping this boat. Y'all gonna see. The world gonna see soon. That's called Eye of the Tiger. Eye of the Tiger. Oh, cabins, the Beck's in the front. When you see this ship sailing high, you know what time it is. Alright, I know I'm into, like, I'm really into this, ain't I? Okay, lower level got some recommendations in there. Somebody said, is this the channel for gyms? C joined. I mean, if the gym is on Xpmarket, then let us know all about it. Huh? Uh-oh. Because this is really the home of Captain Zebek, XRZILLAS, AI Cat. And if somebody's in this live stream right now that has a token on here, let me know. It could be the home for you too. It's mainly around like bullish family stuff. Hope everybody's an amazing day. Much love. Hope everybody's an amazing day. Get them trust lines set. Something big is about to come down the pike in less than a week. I'll say that. Something big is coming in less than a week. Learn them trust lines. Set your Zum wallet up. And Cabins of Beck's coming in the top 10. And when that happens, Devon, your life changes. Elizabeth, your life changes. AI Cat, your life's about to change. Are you ready for a life change? Man, what? I'm trying to see palm trees and clear blue water. Like, come on, what? Yeah. Captain Zebek, baby. Captain Zebek, baby. Yeah, sail to the rough seas, sail the seas, sail the seas. Coinbase next stop. Okay, you guys get it. That got me pumped up. All right, I hope everybody's an amazing day. I hope everybody's an amazing day. Should we look at our Telegram real quick? Oh, Mark P. Lolo got lots of, see this Telegram right here is on fire. As far as like, look at all these messages and posts in here. Crypto.com CEO has filed a case against Binance, filing a $400 billion liquidation flash crash caused by Binance facility. What? Interesting. Mark P. Bitcoin falls under 108,000. Oh, somebody recommended the #1 crypto show on the planet. Crypto Trooper, Elizabeth, thank you. Bradley C. All right, guys, love you. I hope everybody's an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow at 1. And tomorrow at 1, you know what time it is. It's time for... Here's the thing. One last thing. Is I know every day when y'all check your portfolios with that sticks, that Captain Zebek, whether it's XRZILLAS, y'all portfolio's been on fire, like non-stop. Non-stop. And it's all because of this right here. Gym time. Cash is trash and gold is old. I told the whole world in 2017 when I started making crypto content that cash was trash and gold is old. And I've been telling people for a decade about cryptocurrency. But then we come into 2025 and we come upon the 100K challenges. And this year I told the world that 2025 I was going to issue the biggest calls in cryptocurrency. And then I came through with what? The Zebek Challenge. The payroll of the future. Oh, you want to say it to him? Huh? You said you knew every word. Give it to him. So it was $1 million Zebek for $700. What? And if you would have got that $1 million Zebek, not even a month ago, your $700 today, we were $7,000. Good God, he solidified that call forever. He solidified that call in the history of cryptocurrency calls. Actually, I think I posted something on this morning. That kind of reminds me. I think I posted something in the. I think I did post something in the Telegram group today about that. Okay, it's in the Telegram group. Make sure you guys join our Telegram group. Link in the description. Link in the description. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Millie Gang.
This guy has been streaming every single time.
Wait until there's a Back World Tour Part 2.
Consistent, being consistent up until this
yeah.
day. Yep.
It's going to be a different event this time.
This is one of the best guys if it comes to
I can't
live
wait.
streaming, if it comes to making these videos. So it's just so amazing to
It's been a fast year too. I can't believe how time flies.
see him in real life. See you too, man. I mean, we're all deep in the OGs, man. We're all really deep.
Deep in the OGs.
But when XRP hits $10, I'm throwing a huge return on the.
I'm just excited. XRP, CKJ, the hidden gem hunter, the original XRP Grandmaster, the original XRP Grandmaster, the original XRP Grandmaster.